Welcome back, folks. With me, Phil Turrell. You're watching part 2 of the Ristar Let's Play. And we're now going to Planet Undertow, which is our water level of the game. And it's not too bad of a water level, actually. Because Ristar actually moves really well in underwater levels. But right away, go up here to the top left and then grab onto the special shooting star pole thing. I still don't know what these things are called. But anyways, this one's super simple. So all you gotta do is just swim to the treasure chest, hit it, the treasure, which is a clam or oyster. I think it's a clam. You'll swim away, but if you time it really well, you'll be able to grab it in no time at all. So make sure you do that. Go back in the water, and we can continue with the level proper. Now, Ristar, I didn't talk about this in the last part, so shame on me, but Ristar, when you grab stuff to headbutt, you can go in the 8 directions, left, right, up, down, and then your 4 diagonals. And then Ristar can swim, unlike Sonic and most other platformers at the time where you just sink. So he can swim in 8 directions, and he won't run out of air, so you don't have to worry about that. So that's a very nice thing. And one thing I want to say about Ristar, the colors in this game are freaking beautiful. I feel like this game was made, I want to say this game was made very late in the Genesis life cycle, and they probably used a lot of the color scheme from the Sega CD and maybe 32X at the time. I want to say. Actually, I don't know if 32X was out yet, but I'm pretty sure the Sega CD was out by this time. But I can just tell from the colors that they probably used some of that as inspiration. But yeah. But continue this way. Then generally with every level and restart, there's like a sub boss or a puzzle you gotta do. In this case, we just gotta survive waves of enemies. But one of the things I love about Ristar is just how simple it is. What I mean by simple is, Ristar literally can either just move, he can jump, or he can headbutt. That's really it. And the game really plays these very simple strings really well. And we're going to see that later on in Planet Scorch, which is the next planet. But whatever you do not grab any of those spiked urchin balls, whatever they are, because you will take damage, as I demonstrated in the first world where I grabbed a spiked ball. So don't do that. And of course, these right here, these little flying fishes, you could actually avoid them. You just kept on walking. I don't know why I decided to stop, maybe just because I want to get some extra points. But if you go down here at the bottom left, you can get a star. I don't know if it's blue or gold. I think it's okay. It's blue, so that's good. Blue stars will make your health become full. Gold will fill in 1, and that Ristar logo or the Ristar icon will give you an extra life. So here is the mini boss. You just gotta survive the different waves. They'll throw rocks at you. They'll try to hit you with their bodies, and after the wave's done, you just gotta headbutt them and take them out. This mini boss is not too difficult. Of course, the more waves you go through, the harder it is to avoid certain attacks. With the fishes, they throw all those energy balls. They tend to get a little bit harder. But this wave, actually, the third wave is not very difficult at all. These electric squids are not very difficult to not get hit by unless you wait for them to drop. You grab them when they're electrocuted. They're not super difficult. But that's the end of the level, and then we can go ahead and go up here and try to get as high as we can. Now, like Sonic 3, Ristar actually, between, air quote here, between the acts, the music does change, so you get unique music and you get unique level design and unique backgrounds, which I think is so cool. I'm glad they started doing this. Granted, Sonic 3 I want to say Sonic 3 started it, and really Ristar kind of like, in my opinion, it gained from that, because every level is unique. It's not the same, which I'm very grateful for. Now, if you get caught by those little, I don't even know what you want to call them, starfish, you can jump in the water and get them off you, because they will explode and you'll take damage. If you can time your jumps right on those bubbles, you can go here and get this extra life. Later on, we're going to do that same thing to get a treasure. So make sure you time your jumps really well. Don't stay on those bubbles too long. Go down here, break that rock. I was gonna say break, and then it will clear the way. Do it here, and you'll go up here. Now this level seems like a labyrinth, but it's really not. It's pretty straightforward in my opinion. all you gotta do is just continue along the way and then break those stone faces, and then you'll continue on to break it. Go back down here. Now there'll be these squids that you these shellfish that you have to break. I don't even know what those things are really called. I'm not very good with aquatic wildlife, but here in this tunnel, go through it really quickly and break that turbine. But going back to those enemies, those shells, snails, whatever, you have to destroy the 3 that are just floating around, the 3 small ones, and then you can start damaging the giganto body. It takes about 3 hits, and then they'll be destroyed. They'll drop 2 gems, which give you points, and they'll drop a star, which gives you a little bit of extra life, health, whatever you want to call it. So you gotta, I think you find like 3 of these. We're gonna find another one here pretty soon. So there's 2 stones here. Go up here to the top. Oh, I'm nervous right now. Break them, and then you'll go down here, and then there will be another sea snail, whatever. And then just make sure you watch out. It's very deceptive, those balls that it shoots out. Now, one thing about Ristar is when you headbutt, you have a small little window of invincibility frames. You're gonna see me do this very. You're gonna see me abuse the hell out of those invincibility frames on the last. I want to say the planet. I forget what it's called. The second to last planet before you go to Greedy's fortress world. Now, the reason I didn't get the other treasure chest is because there is, when you break open one of them has a chance of having an enemy in it. It's like those gold seahorses. But if you hit the right one, you'll get extra health. Like right there, you see how I'm kind of sort of avoiding those spike balls. Or at least the first one I did. The second one I didn't. Like I said, when you headbutt an enemy, you'll get invincibility frames, which is very nice. Of course, if you climb up walls, you can smack them. There is a chance you can find a little secret, and these secrets I think add to your total score at the end of the world. And very nice, those points. And you might find health, you might find extra. I don't know if you can find extra lives, but I know you can find jewels. I know you can find health. So right here, just make sure you jump on these bubbles really quickly, and you'll get to the second special shooting star. And this one, I forget what this one is. This one can be very tricky. You have to use the shooting star poles to get to the very top left. I think this one I almost failed, but I didn't. I made it at the last few seconds. So this one can be very easy or very difficult, depending on how you position yourself. So right here, I should not have actually used up the shooting star all the way. I should have just launched myself. But one thing that makes Ristar kind of hard with this is it's kind of hard to time. This is going to be very risky. To time when to let go. Man, that background's so beautiful. Right there. Oh no. Yeah. So 30 seconds left. I got half a minute or half the time left. You can kind of shoot your way up from the very bottom if you time it very well, or the second one. The second from the bottom, you can actually get up there very easy. So right here, oh, that was so close. But yep, we got a little teapot, and then we got our 4th special item. And we're almost done with the level. Actually, the exit's all the way to the right. So just go this way, get the finish shooting star pole, and you can get up there. And now the boss for the world is going to be Ohsat, which is a giant hammerhead shark. Which I don't know if Ohsat is a village or the planet leader, or if it's one of Greedy's followers. And the only reason I say that is the boss for the 3rd world doesn't explode into a giant black ball like Ohsat does. So I'm thinking Ohsat isn't. But anyways, enough of that. Ohsat, the only way you can damage him is when he comes to the foreground with right next to Ristar, and you can headbutt it. You gotta hit him 4 times. Every phase he'll do something different. The first time he doesn't really do anything, he just charges. The second one, he will drop these rocks. If the phases go on for too long, he'll get fishes to follow him, and it makes it a little bit more difficult. And Ohsat is actually one of the few bosses that when you damage him, he doesn't change color when he's hurt. Interestingly enough, but you'll know he's hurt because he'll hit these plugs when you hit him, and he'll drain the water. And of course, when you drain the water, fish can't swim. So Ohsat gets thrown into a hole, which presumably there's water so you can breathe. And then now we can get out. And we agree to that awesome, awesome, awesome level finish music. Yeah! And with that, we finished Planet Undertow, which is a very, very simple level. And then we'll go into Planet Scorch, which, ironically enough, is my... It's a toss-up. The second level of Planet Scorch and the first level of Planet Freon are my favorite tracks. I just can't decide which one I like more. But with that, we're done with this part, folks. I'll catch you in the next one. If you like it, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, all that good stuff. And I'll catch you on the next one, folks, on Planet Scorch on Ristar. Later, guys. Bye.